final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the Sun. Headline. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. All out there with Rozier, and it's Hayward in at the 3. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Frank Kaminsky, and it's Paul in at the point. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
Back to ball. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Zeller grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And good that time.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Ball against ball, and that one drops.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
And it's the Hornets ball. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
2 shots.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bridges at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Here's Rozier. He had 10 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Zeller. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Paul. No good that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Hayward against Booker. Paul feeling it out a bit. Hayward against Booker. And Hayward gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Paul. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Here's Ball. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Outside, Ball over Paul. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul's shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
And so here's Phoenix following the three by Charlotte. Basket good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Booker. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharge checked in for Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Combo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Malik Monk in for Terry Rozier. Now here's Booker. 33 points last game.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Now here's Ball. Passes to Monk. Combo trying to break free. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Phoenix. Free throw drops for Monk.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Payne. He feeds it to Crowder. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Payne.
Hey, yo, right here.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. The 15-footer. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. Now ball. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Yambo. Rejected by Crowder. Sharge passes to Crowder. And here's Payne.
Come to me.
Back to Sharch. Shoots over Bridges. And there's Sharch on the assist from Payne. Sharch has got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix. Monk with the ball. 1 second left.
Well, Moore on the defensive end, part of this scheme and doing a nice job staying in front of his man and contesting.
And so is Charlotte, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. With us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Payne out there with E'Twaun Moore. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Saric. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
Free throw good, Crowder. And both free throws good from Crowder. Here's Ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. On for 3. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Moore. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Moore's got his first points of the night.
Nice job by Moore just squaring up and getting a good sight line to the rim.
Now here's Ball. Steps back and fires. Tries again. Ziambo, no luck. Suns trail by 7. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. No good from Moore. The The Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Monk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Crowder. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
First free throw is good, and the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for E'Twaun Moore. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller is checked in for Biyombo. Washington comes in for McDaniels. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Bridges. And it's Rozier in for Ball. Now here's Paul. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Charlotte leading by 7. Now Monk. He has 5. The pass to Hayward. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Here's Booker. Unable to get that one. Hayward with some nice D. On the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. That's 7 points for Gordon Hayward.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Tries from 16. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Chris Paul. And here is Monk. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Drills the three-pointer. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Now here's Crowder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Here's Rozier. He has 5. Hayward on the wing. Rebound by the Suns. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Crowder kicks to Booker. Hands it from downtown. Now just a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Such a lovely stroke there from Devin Booker. He's a go-to scorer. A nice shot there from distance.
Passes it to Monk. A 3-ball. Crowder pulls it in.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Zeller against Paul. And Rozier pulls it down.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Washington kicks to Monk. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bridges against Hayward. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Over Zeller. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. But putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Paul. Fires for 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's a tough rebound, but you love it when your bigs want to mix it up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. Now here's Hayward. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Here's Booker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Phoenix making some changes. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Etuan Moore comes in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And a switch here also for Charlotte. McDaniels checked in. Now here's Ball. The dish now to Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Here's Ball. Good work defensively by Johnson.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And we finished one half of basketball. Hornets lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. From the jump, it was Charlotte coming out strong. Their biggest lead of the opening period during a very exciting run was all the way up to 13 points. By the end of the first quarter, they ended up with a 9-point margin. And you talk about a comeback. Shaq, last year Gordon Hayward reminded everyone why he was so highly regarded in the league.
Yeah, a lot of unfair criticism was thrown. But he proved the naysayers wrong. He had a
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
my brother.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, thinking back to the first half, I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with ball, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Washington, banked in off the glass. Washington's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Charlotte. The Suns shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Booker with it. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 10.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Washington passes the ball. The feed to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Booker. 10 points for him.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
For three, Booker, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bridges against Hayward.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
For Charlotte, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
And, you know, guys like Hayward, they love the competition. When he's not on the court, he's playing games or watching esports. That fire just never goes away.
Hayward hits them both. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 10. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Monk's checked in for the Hornets. Bridges against Hayward. Hall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Suns have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one falls for Paul.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Crowder, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And so Paul nails both of them. So it's the Hornets now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Ball dishes to Zeller. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Ayton. And even 3-on-3 break. Ball outside. Crowder kicks the ball. Poke loose. That's tipped.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to Monk. Looking to get back on track here. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Here's Ayton. rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now, here's Monk. He's got 7. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. He dishes it to Paul. Now the pass to Booker. Over Washington. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Deep 2 from Ball, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got 8 points. Suns trail by 10. Now Ball. He's got 8. 18 feet out. A rebound by Washington.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Washington. Phoenix making some changes. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Bridges is checked in for Charlotte. Good on both. Suns trail by 12. And here's Booker. He's got 13 over Monk. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Passes it to Monk. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Now here's Booker. Bucket is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Moore is checked in for Phoenix. Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. Now here's Bridges. He's got 6. Biombo finds Bridges. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 10. Inside. Crowder, the pass to Sharch. Johnson for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now, here's Monk. 9 points in the game so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
First one falls for him. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so he hits both. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You gotta like seeing Devin Booker be aggressive, especially when he's shooting the ball, easily earning the foul that time.
For Phoenix, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Both free throws good from Booker.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Rozier looking around. They get it back. Here's Biyombo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Sharich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the key for Sharich is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And that one falls from Sharich.
Saric enjoyed an unbelievable amount of success overseas, and it's amazing how we continue to find these great international stories and how much the sport continues to scour the globe for this kind of talent.
Sharich nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Monk with the ball. Good D by Booker. He got it up. That shot no good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Hornets ahead, up 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. For all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Hornets leading by 5. Booker and Johnson fill out the wing. Kaminsky out there with Sharich. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot by Monk is no good. And here's Sharich. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And that one, good. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
Catching and shooting with confidence. Devin Booker letting it fly.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Monk. Pocket 6. No good. Shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Baseline jumper. Kicks it out to Paul. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, you just have to be careful when you're guarding Chris Paul. He's very, very clever getting to the free throw line.
At the line for your Suns, Chris.
The first one falls. The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. And so Paul nails both of them. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Rozier. Count that one. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And when Rozier goes on the drive, he's relentless. Even the contact can't throw off his shot.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Bridges. Sinks the 15-footer. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Can't hit from in close.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Bounce pass from Rozier. The offensive rebound. Bridges finds Biyombo.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
On the wing, Booker. Rozier defending. And that one drops for him.
Every time he gets going like this, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
Booker against Rozier. Here's Monk. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. And that's 13 points for Malik Monk. Now Paul. And rejection by McDaniel. And here is Bridges. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead. Ball outside. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Good three-point shooter a few years back. Paul's turned himself into a great one. Important to do later in your career.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Booker against Rozier. Booker dishes to Paul. Goes up on the high post. Bullseye. Paul's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang! Timeout. Right up there, form defender.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And the Suns call time. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Paul passes to Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
And he makes the first.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now here's Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hayward. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Hayward hits them both. Here's Paul. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Kaminsky in the corner, fires the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Offensive rebound. Zeller goes back up, and he lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Here's the break. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Hornets trail by 3. Ball with it. Over in the corner, Washington. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The pass to Kaminsky. And Hayward with the block. Outside, Ball. This one for 3. Buries it from outside.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammates.
Now here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Zeller grabs the board. And so they foul intentionally. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the 4th, and they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Ayton. Here's Kaminsky. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Phoenix, no good that time either. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.